plan.
Thank you. We're very excited to show you.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。純国産同時通訳を卒業し、アメリカに移住した小熊弥生と
デビットです。
はい、実はですね、夫婦揃って大発表が今日はございます。これから夫婦で旅に出ます。デビットのお父様が1ヶ月間帰国されることになりましたということなので、その間私たちどこに行くというふうに考えまして、だったら西海岸からずっとねシアトルまで海岸沿いにロードトリップというふうに言うんですけれども、行ったらいいんじゃないかということを、話し合いまして、出発日が4月
2日、
そして帰ってくるのが
26日、
4月26日になります。
25日
25日になります。
26日はヨガの先生に
なりますね。そうですよ。それもね、ヨガの先生になることになりましてこちらに来てね、ジムでスカウトされてしまったので、じゃあやるかということで、今度はヨガの先生にもなりますんで、そんな動画も出てくるかと思いますから、楽しみにしていただければというふうに思います。すごいね、54歳でさ、会社経営してそれでヨガの先生になるっていうのも珍しいですけれども、まあね、英語でそれをチャレンジするのもね、楽しいので。はい。ということで、today, which is the announcement of our road trip.
Okay.
So, what I think is that this road trip is going to be my first time at least. Is it for you?
I did this with my grandparents when
Really?
I was 8 years old.
No way, you didn't tell me this before.
Yeah, right.
Really?
I was 9 or 10, I forget. It was like,
oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God.
And we stopped. We did we stopped at relatives' places and stayed with relatives, or
what?
Yeah, all the way up to Seattle.
Oh, exactly the same.
Almost the same thing.
Oh, you didn't tell me this. You're making me cry now.
All right. Oh, really?
Yeah, then this is like, almost like
a revisit.
Yeah, revisit. And then that, I think, is the reason why I got the message from the universe or from your ancestors that come visit our cemetery before you go, right? And that's because they want to also, tag along, and then, we do the road trip with us or with you.
Right.
Oh, no wonder. Okay.
Right.
Oh, wow.
We're at their place. Right. We're taking off from here. Right.
So,
sentimental.
Yeah, very sentimental. I didn't know about this. Okay, so I just thought that the before normal me is always money or time is money, right? So that's the reason why I always chose the most efficient vehicles to get the destinations wherever. So therefore, this road trip is like a huge breakthrough for me to actually, slow down and smell the flowers, which is my life theme right now, is to really, instead of taking the airplane, one place to another, no, we're gonna actually enjoy the process of going from one location A to location B. Yeah.
Right.
So, where are we going? So we're gonna visit various beautiful locations on the West Coast, starting with Malibu,
right?
Which is also known for a very beautiful beach, right?
Very beautiful coast, but it's also been damaged by the fires recently, so we should also be looking at that as well. Okay. To see that
and be humbled by it.
By that, and that'll be
a good start.
That's a good starting point, because that's how we started our life here
as well,
with the fires. So I think that's a good starting point. And also it's next to Santa Monica, which is a good iconic.
Yeah, we went the other day, and that had like a small amusement park on that pier, and that was really fun to watch. So we'll see, what we will do in Malibu. And I'm always, we're always on the lookout for sauna and hot spring. And then we went the other day at Palm Spring, which was 2 hours away from here, and that was wonderful. So we're gonna look for that as well. Anywhere we go, Malibu, and then after that is Morro Bay. Yeah, did I pronounce it right?
Morro Bay.
Morro Bay. Yeah.
Right. So first of all, my sister is there. Okay. So I have a sister who is 5 years older than I am. Okay. We have the same father, so half sister, and she lives on Morro Bay. Morro Bay is a famous beach town. Okay. with they have the famous Morro Rock, which is a big power spot as well. Okay, so we'll be visiting that.
Am I gonna be able to see her? Is she gonna be around?
Definitely.
Oh, really?
That's the main reason we're staying there. Right?
Oh, I didn't know.
Right.
Okay, great.
Right. They also have, so that's the main attraction for Morro Bay, but then they also have the power spot of the Morro Bay Beach Rock, as well as they also have some hot springs nearby. Okay. Also the famous Hearst Castle. Okay.
Hearst Castle.
Okay. The Hearst Castle, the Hearst family. Okay. That started the San Francisco Chronicle newspaper.
Wow. Okay.
They were
the media empire.
That started it. So they have a huge castle that's very famous, and they do tours daily. And so that's another famous spot to go to.
Wow.
As we're going from Morro Bay to Monterey.
Oh yeah, that's right. The next is the Monterey. And for me, like, it's really interpreters school is located there. So if I can visit the campus, that would be great, because a lot of my senior interpreters, were graduating from that.
Right.
Graduated from that school. And then I'll be able to interview Diana Paul, who used to be the professor at Stanford, and she filed a lawsuit, right, against the Stanford for a woman empowerment issue.
Yeah, so women professors would get equal pay at Stanford. So she was one of the leading proponents of actually, I guess, bringing Stanford University to court. Okay.
Yeah, which is amazing.
It's amazing. And this is in the 1970s, 1960s and 70s. So when women's rights...
When we were like babies.
Yeah, when women's rights... women didn't know they had those rights.
Exactly.
Right?
So it'll be interesting. And then first of all, she became a woman professor back then. It's amazing itself. And then she took it, to the next level. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So thank you for setting that up.
Beautiful home in Carmel, which is right next to Monterey.
And hopefully we'll be able to stay there on the way back.
Yeah. And then from there,
San Francisco,
San Francisco. I think also Monterey. We also want to. I'd like to take you to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which is very famous.
Oh, really? I love aquarium.
Right. Anthony actually worked there. My son worked there in high school. That was his summer job. 1 year. Okay. And then we'll go from there to San Francisco. Okay. I think we'll also go by, on the way from Monterey to San Francisco, we'll go by the Silicon Valley and also Santa Cruz.
Oh, good.
Okay, we'll drive through there. We can also stop by there and maybe take some pictures in front of Apple, which is right off the freeway or something like that.
Yeah, Apple transformed my life at least.
Or we can stop at one of our former workplaces. Stop at HP, or we can stop at Houston Technologies.
Right? Oh, yeah! A former IT experiences or career.
Right. So that's the big thing there. And we get to San Francisco. I think San Francisco has lots of good food.
Oh, great.
Okay, so we're going to have, Chinatown, Japantown. It's really good. The Chinese food is very excellent there.
Excellent.
And we're going to be right on Fisherman's Wharf. Okay, so we'll also be right next to the Golden Gate Park.
Oh, yay!
Okay, and the bridge as well. So that'll be a very good time, and we can try and drive around the city. Okay, we can do some tours if we have our time. We can go to Alcatraz.
Oh yeah! I don't think I've been there.
Alcatraz. There's Alcatraz, and then downtown. There's lots to do. And that's also when we will be staying with my friend Jeff Scheinbein, who is a social entrepreneur. Okay, and you'll be doing the interview with him. From San Francisco, then we will go to
Little River,
which is near Mendocino. Which is another famous coastal town with lots of power spots. We'll also probably go by Big Sur, which is the big redwood forest Okay, another big power spot.
Wow.
Okay. Probably one of the most famous power
Really?
spots.
Wow.
Big
Sure.
Square.
Okay.
From Mendocino, then we'll go to McKinleyville, which is up towards Humboldt County. Trinidad, Arcata, which is probably one of the last, I guess, nicer beach towns or coastal towns before you get to Oregon. And so that should be fun. I think we also have a sauna there.
Really? Yay.
And then we'll go to Port Orford from there, which is a nice beach area town in Oregon, which would be our entrance into Oregon. Okay. It's also very convenient because then that'll be a 3.5 hour drive. So it's a nice stop.
Yeah, stopping point.
One thing to note is that on this trip, we've tried to stay less than 4 hours between drives between the cities, just to make sure that I'm rested.
Yeah, well rested.
And able to. And then from Port Orford, we'll go to Portland. Portland is where I went to college. I went to college at Lewis and Clark College.
Oh, I didn't know.
So I still have lots of friends there.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So we get to meet them.
We get to meet them. Portland's a good town right on the river. Lots of things to do. It's a very, I want to say, people are into nature there. Okay. So they're very for socially responsible activities there. A lot of people are into, mountain biking. And,
I want to do that.
Right. Mountain biking.
Mountain biking, I want to do.
Right. And very health conscious. Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Right. So, so we'll be there for 2 days, and I think it should be nice. And hopefully, I want to actually get Yayoi to interview one of my friends.
Oh, cool!
Think still does some socially responsible businesses.
Really there? Wow.
There.
So I
also have other friends that
Thank
do
you.
socially responsible businesses there.
Okay. Great.
So we can do that, and then from Portland we'll go to Seattle, which is
the last destination.
The last destination, farthest north.
Yeah, the farthest north.
Okay, Seattle in Washington State. Actually, where my father is from. Okay, so hopefully we'll meet one of my relatives.
And I also visit his side of the cemetery.
Yes, so, and then also go to Bremerton, which will be interesting for Yayoi. I think it'll be the first time that we'll take a ferry, where where you bring your car on the ferry. Okay.
Wow.
And it's about a 50-minute ferry ride to Bremerton. You can drive there, but it takes like hour and a half, right? Because you have to go around the sound is what they call it.
Sound.
The Puget Sound. Anyways, so we'll do that. I think we'll also visit Pike's Place, which is the famous seafood market.
Wow.
Okay, right there. We'll probably have some fish and chips. It's famous for its fish and chips there.
Oh, just like Britain.
Yeah, like in Britain, because it's a famous seafood town.
Okay, so that's the reason why.
Right.
So you'll love that.
Yeah.
I'll love that
You'll
too.
love that too.
Yeah.
Right? And there's the Space Needle, which is a famous, it's kind of like Skytree.
Ooh.
But it's a lot older. It's like from the 1960s or 70s.
Wow.
So it's still there. What else?
No, I think we covered so much.
I'm sorry.
So
It's
then,
almost-
yeah.
So that's our way up.
Yeah. So then, on the way down, we can take another video if you guys are interested. But I think basically, for the coming back, we're basically visiting the similar locations.
I think the big difference is that we're going to be visiting Mount Shasta, which is another, which is the big power spot on the way back. So I just wanted to mention that because I think other than that, we're probably visiting the same places just to make sure that I can rest and we can get back.
Yeah.
But we needed to visit Mount Shasta.
Yeah.
On the way
and
back.
then also anything that we missed on the way will be covered by the coming back trip.
Exactly.
That's our plan.
Thank you. We're very excited to show you.
Very excited. So since he luckily got the convertible car by accident almost, so I should be able to film pretty much everything, without any glass or seating, interruption. So you get to have the raw, scenery view of those real scenery. So look forward to it. 楽しみにしててください。はい。ということで以上になります。I hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope to see you in the next one. And please like the video and also subscribe to our channel. よろしくね。ありがとう。Bye.